Good morning. Oh, I didn't shave. Don't mind that. Anyway, good morning, Parenthood crew. What it do? It is Kai here yet again, back with another video. Now I am here with another video, another morning, early morning. Jeez, early morning of some morning parenthood tea. Okay, so get on in here, have a seat, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, grab your chlorophyll, since some of y'all are on this trend now. Grab your frappuccino with a little bit of vodka to get your morning started, and let's get into it. Okay, now first of all, y'all already know what it is. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get it together this morning. Brush your teeth, wash your face, hit that subscribe button, ring that post notification bell. Okay, and comment down below so that we can shout you out on our next adventure, on our next video. Because y'all know what it is. We're here. And that's just what it is. And we're going to be here. And we love for you to join us while we're here. So come on in. Let's get it together. I'm going to give you a few minutes. Go ahead. I'm going to take a sip. You done? Cool. Let's go. Now, if y'all looking at me, y'all like, why are her melons all up in her neck? First of all, let me fix my eyelashes. Okay. Now, if y'all wondering, like, why is her melons all up in her neck? First of all, listen, let me get you to understand something. I am wearing a waist trainer. Okay. I heard that outside was like opening back up, and it was going to be open. And what had happened was, I was slipping. I slipped. On my summer body, I slipped and tripped and fell into like 4 or 5 bags of Oreos, some nachos, some funnel cakes, some corn dogs, some chocolate cake, carrot cake, some ice cream, and a few other things too. So, you know, I gotta get it together. Don't judge me. Judge mama. Anyway, I'm here. And I'm going to get it together. So don't y'all worry about that. Now, today, okay, because that brings me to my next point. Why we here in this video. In parenting, I think, no. In parenting, I know that we tend to give too much energy into what other people think. So this morning parenting tea, okay, I don't need Google, okay, because my husband knows everything, In this morning parenting tea, we are going to talk about the art of not giving a fuck, okay, and in the art of not giving a fuck, you really have to dig into it, like so much so that it's not just the art of not giving a fuck. It is reaching that dangerous level of not giving a fuck. Because when you've reached that dangerous level of not giving a fuck, you, my friend, have experienced true freedom. Okay? Now, in parenting, and I use myself as an example a lot because, I mean, y'all family, but we're still getting to know each other. We're still feeling each other out. You feel me? So I use myself as an example because, you know, I've experienced a lot in life. I've gone through a lot in life, you know, so I can kind of give, you know, a little bit of insight as to what's what and, you know, try to give some advice and help out, you know, somebody possibly going through the same thing, but may not necessarily have anybody else to talk to. So here I am. Now, as a mama of a large blended family, we have 11 between us. Okay, me and my husband, and we got a couple fur babies in there, but you know, and you know, even without my husband, and my bonus babies. I myself have 7 children. 6 biological, and I have custody of my little cousin. That will be another story time later. So you make sure you stay tuned for that too. Anyway, even in that, it's never a dull moment. And I don't just mean with the kids. I don't mean, motherhood. And y'all will hear me say that a lot. It's not just motherhood. It's motherhood. Okay? Because I'm a mother. I'm not just a mother. I am one who honestly could care less about what anybody has to say or think regarding me, my parenting, my character, how I live, how I love. None of that. I am a mother with attitude. There you go. I'm a mother with attitude. So if you're a mother with attitude, go ahead and drop a 100 down in the comments for me. Okay? Go ahead and do that for me. I'll give you a minute. All right. Now, I am a mother. Okay? And in that, of course, you experience people giving you the side eye. They want to make little slick comments, and think that you're not paying attention to what they're actually trying to say. Now, granted, because I look at it both ways. I look at it, I'm an analyzer. Okay. So I look at things in a perspective as, sometimes they know, sometimes you don't know. However, for the ones that do know, when they say the things they say, right? So if you know, you know. But at the end of the day, you cannot escape people's opinions. They're going to throw them at you whether you invite them in or not. Okay? Sometimes people will shatter a glass house with their opinions of your life and your parenting. And in being a parent, you not only have to have thick skin when it comes to your kids, you have to have thick skin when it comes to the outside world in general. From a statistical point of view, from a political point of view, from a personal point of view, from all sides, you have to have thick skin, because people will try to tear you down without knowing you. That's how much this bothers me a little bit. I can't talk. People will try to tear you down. If you have more than 4 or 5 kids, the first thing out of people's mouths is, oh, you got your hands full. Oh, they all got the same dad? Oh, you got a little troop there. They all yours? Ma'am, sir, excuse me. That ain't your business. Okay? What I did in my bedroom behind closed doors that resulted in a child 9 months later has nothing to do with you. It's not your business. Mind your business. Go find you some business. And if you ain't got none, tune in to somebody who's going to let you mind their business, because it ain't over here. Okay? Anyway, moving on. So, in situations like that, and even to the ones who don't mean any harm by it, literally, some people are really just fascinated with large families. Maybe they weren't able to have a large family. Maybe they were an only child growing up. Maybe they didn't have the luxury of encountering a large family throughout their entire life. And sometimes they don't know what to say, but what they do say kind of comes out the wrong way. Those are the ones I can pretty much tell who really don't mean any harm. And you just kind of have to softly educate them. I'm not always about the attack. However, for the ones who are cynical assholes, don't poke the bear. The mama bear, especially. Just a warning. Anyway, but when you encounter these type of people, even when it comes to, from a political standpoint, from statistics in the outside world and things like that, you really have to not give a fuck about what people are saying. They say people with large families are automatically poor. You don't have money. you are below poverty level, you're going to live off of food stamps and Medicaid for the rest of your life. That's not true. That's not true. I'm going to be honest. I need food stamps. These kids is expensive. They eat all the time. Especially now and within this last year of virtual learning, my refrigerator needs a refrigerator. But let me get back on track. Anyway, that's not true. You don't have to live by what society says you're going to live by. Yes, I had these babies. Yes, it was my choice to lay down with them. Yes, they are here. That does not mean that you have permission to tell me how I'm going to live my life with my big family. That does not mean that you can judge me based off of my life choices. What if I had money in the bank? What if I slept on a mattress full of money? What if I had always maintained the means to take care of my large family, but it didn't look that way to you from the outside looking in, so you was just assuming shit? What if? What if you minded your business? That's a thought. What if you didn't judge people? What if you actually asked a question? What if? I think sometimes we get so caught up in what we see that we automatically categorize it as what it is, if that makes sense. So, what I've learned since this pandemic has happened is that it doesn't matter. And it really way before this pandemic, I realized this. Back in my teen years, I had my very first child at 17. And I realized even then that no matter how good you do in life, no matter how bad you do in life, people will judge you no matter what. You are always going to be bad to somebody. You are always going to be the enemy. You're always going to be the villain in somebody's story, no matter what. So my advice to you, whether you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, you pick up the pen and you write your own damn story. Because nobody can tell you how your journey is going to go. Nobody's going to tell you how your story is going to end. Nobody can tell you what you're going to encounter along the way. Those people who pegged you as a villain, fuck them. They were never meant to be written into your story. And if they were never meant to stay. I had friends that, honestly, at one point in time, were good friends. Now, life circumstances, unfortunately, changed them. It changed that. And, life circumstances changed me. And, I made mistakes as a person, as a human, as a 19-year-old girl, as a teenager. And instead of working through those issues with those friends I thought were good friends, unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way. It is what it is. But, those same friends want forgiveness and leverage when they make those same mistakes with other people. And, unfortunately, I was hurt for a long time by it. But then, I just kind of looked at it like, God has bigger and better in store for me. And that's exactly what happened. I came across better friends, better circumstances, better situations, and I learned a lot about not just them, but about myself. But even then, even after those situations took place, I still continued to hear a lot of negative things that were said about me, a lot of negative feelings that they thought about me. And it bothered me at first so much to the point where I felt like I needed to explain myself. Girl, what? The audacity of me. What? Explain what? I was literally reaching out to a couple of them in their inboxes, like on social media, apologizing and, asking to be their friend again. And so one day I had to sit back and check myself. I'm like, girl, what in the hell are you doing? Tell me. What is it that you are doing? Why are we here? Why are we in this place? You've already apologized for your mistakes. One thing I had to understand first. And the second thing is, we're not begging or groveling anybody who is human just like you, who makes mistakes just like you, to be your friend. Because if that's the case, baby, we were never really friends in the first place. We were just acquaintances that got real close. Something happened and then we split ways. And then I had to understand, basically, stop giving a damn about what they have to say and what they think about you, because what they have to say and what they think about you is none of your damn business, ma'am. It is not. It is not. It is never your business what anybody has to say or what they think about you. Period, boo. Period. So in that, the next step was, I have my son here who snuck in here. I will show y'all, but he ain't got no clothes on. He ain't never got no clothes on. You want to stick your hand up here and say hi? Yeah.
Can I get the headphones?
You want my headphones? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mama duties never end, no matter how early or how late. There you go. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good, apparently. Anyway, it's never... He made me forget what I was about to say. Anyway, you should never have to explain yourself, your mistakes, or your shortcomings as a human to any damn body. I don't give a shit who they are. I don't care how close y'all were, nothing. Because as friends, in friendships, you grow with your friends. You grow with those people who are truly genuine and authentic in the people that they are, in the relationships that they claim that they have with you. And that's just what it is. In some cases, no, you cannot grow with certain people. Because once they keep making the same mistakes over and over, it's no longer a mistake, they're choices. I have also experienced that myself. Another story time for later. Boom. Anyway, just quick example. I had a friend. We were friends from like the age of 14. And all the way up into adulthood. And I thought she was a friend, but I didn't realize, because I painted her to be something and somebody completely different. I didn't want to see her in that light. And unfortunately I had to. Over the years I had to. It was always there. She was always standing in that light. She put herself there intentionally a lot of times, because people like that are only worried about, again, themselves, self-preservation. So at the end of the day, it took, unfortunately, more than 10 years for me to figure it out. And by that time I was already, deeply vested in my feelings of disdain for her. Trauma. But then you learn to forgive people and let them go on about their way. That does not mean that you have to refriend that person. That does not mean that y'all have to be the best of friends and, oh, hey girl, how you doing, the hug and fake kiss and all that when you see each other. Nah, boo. I forgave you long ago. It is what it is. You did what you did. It can't be erased. It's done. Move on. And that's just, it is what it is. So, she's also one of the ones who currently, even now, goes around and speaks negatively on me, on my behalf. And kicker, we don't communicate. Have not spoken 2 words to each other in a very long time. Years. So, shit like that, it amazes me how people still go out of their way to speak down on you to people that you know, other people that you know, mutual friends and, you know, exes, whatever from your past. And it's like, damn, you love me that much? Boo boo, do you miss me? Aw, I was a good friend of you. You miss me? I don't miss you, but thanks. That's just what it is. So, you know, people gonna talk. You can't stop people from talking. It's really about what you're answering to. If you're responding to every negative thing that somebody has to say, somewhere in there, I think you feeling a little bit of guilt for a little bit of something that somebody's saying about you. That's just my personal opinion, and I'm gonna sip some tea on that. That part. However, even in that, it doesn't matter if it's an ex-friend, it doesn't matter if it's a family member, co-worker, even an acquaintance, somebody that you don't even know. It don't matter. Like this whole tiff that's going on with Tiny and Shekinah. Honestly, it's a bunch of he say, she say. For real. I mean, if you really want to be all the way honest about it, that's what it is. Going back and forth on social media, all that ain't worth the energy. It's not. Because when you think about it, what is it going to prove at the end of the day? Besides the fact that you look goofy arguing with somebody on social media. Been there, done that. I've been a part of the goofy looking party. It's stupid. Because if you can't call my phone and have a conversation like an adult, there's no need for me to sit here and go back and forth on social media telling all my business, or you telling my business, or me telling your business in front of a whole bunch of strangers that ain't doing nothing but sitting back eating popcorn, bonbons, and chips, reading through all the damn comments, laughing and getting a kick out of me looking stupid and you looking stupid for going back and forth on social media with me. Make it make sense. Ma'am, sir. Make it make sense. I ain't got time for you social media gangsters anyway. At the end of the day, like I said, if you can't address me by phone or face to face as an adult, don't address me, period. Period. Just saying. Then at the end of the day, you know, what difference does it make what people have to say? How is that going to make or break anything that you are doing? Is it going to add more value to your life or take away from it? Is it going to put more money in your pocket or take away from it? What bills are these people paying for you to get so worked up and puffed up in your chest and stressed and all of that for you to care what they have to say? I mean, because I got bills. Which one you want to pay? I first have to acknowledge what you're saying about me in order for me to determine whether or not I really give a damn. Just saying. And I'm too busy taking care of a household full of children, a whole husband, 2 dogs, 2 jobs, my vlogging, and that book idea that I said I was going to do in the last video, and all of my other dreams and goals that I have to be pressed about what somebody has to say about me and whether or not it holds any validity. Make it make sense, Queen. Come on. Make it make sense. We ain't stepping off of thrones in 2021 and moving forward to address no peasant petty shit. We're not. So, like I said, however you feel like you need to not give a fuck, do that times 10. Okay? But after you determine that you don't give a fuck, I need you to surpass that and go and reach the highest level that you can, that dangerous level of not giving a fuck. I need you to obtain your mental and your emotional freedom. I need you to get up out them physical shackles of stress pressed about this next person and what's coming up out their mouth. I need you to be free. I need you to move on, move forward, start that business, snatch that waist, fix your credit, get your bag up, take care of them babies, go get your man. That's what I need you to do. That's what I need you to do. That's the goal. Okay? And while you're doing that, hit that subscribe button, ring that post notification bell, comment down below if this video has given you any value today. If you have taken anything, these lashes is, I don't know if they're going to last the whole day. If this video has provided you with anything that you can use, or any information, or any wisdom that you can pass on to somebody else, let me know. Let me know. Just saying, let me know, so that I can continue to give you these morning parenting teas, and we can discuss life. We can discuss what's going on. If you feel some type of way about something I said, let me know. I'm open to a discussion, to a healthy debate. Trust me, I am. But what I won't do, let me go ahead and give you a forewarning. I ain't gonna argue. I'm not. And yes, I said ain't. I ain't gonna argue. I will kindly give you a have a nice day if I feel like you're getting out of pocket, because there is a way to debate healthily. There is a way to express how you feel, to express your disagreement, to express what you need to say without being an ass. I live with an asshole. My husband's an asshole. But I know that asshole. I ain't gonna deal with one I don't live with. Sorry, not sorry. He's a lovely asshole. He is. Okay? But I love y'all. I've been on here for almost half an hour. I need to go get my workout on before I not go. Okay? So, y'all know what it is. Kai always here. Let's put the reign back in parenthood. Okay? Mother. Mother. I love y'all. And I will catch y'all next. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. Why y'all let me forget? Almost forget. Man. Anyway, post notification winner for today's video is Miss Sheila Lively. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Parenthood Reign movement, because we are not just mothers. We are not just parents. We are a movement. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. I will catch y'all later.
That's a vibe, yeah. That's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe, and that's a vibe.